Ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed to give you what you need, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Cody, and today we are here for another episode of GM Mode. If you missed the last episode, please go on our channel and check that out, because we did our first pay-per-view and our second watch-along, and it was absolutely crazy. I'm still low-key not over it. We're back to our simulated episodes. And I guess we'll just jump right in. There are things I need to cover, but I will cover them as we go. Since we have two major injuries with The Undertaker and Ric Flair, I had to do a little free agent hunting, and in between episodes, I went ahead and brought back Chavo. Chavo's back. Chavo's back, and he's gonna go up against the man who replaced him on the roster, Daivari. I think this will start a rivalry between these two, and that's a good rivalry to start, because it's like Daivari took Chavo's place, and Chavo's now back to reclaim his spot on the show. Another undercard match. We kind of have to extend our undercard a little bit. Paul London's already in place. We're gonna put him with Orlando Jordan. They're kind of like... They're still undercard, but they're definitely like that step above the Chavo and Daivari level of the undercard. At the end of the last episode, I did a lot of contract negotiations, so I only have $17,000. So we are going to advertise promo, just try and get our money back. Okay, I don't know if I can afford this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Special referee. Single. Can I afford it? I guess I can. It's not telling me I can't. So Rob Van Dam has a minor injury, so we're just going to throw him as a special referee in this match just to give him something to do. And it's just going to be a singles match between Trish and Tori, continuing their rivalry, of course. We're going to have another singles match, a lot of singles matches, because a lot of people are high in fatigue. But new United States Champion Chris Jericho, who... was the biggest shock. Honestly, I think that was probably the biggest shock. One of, I don't know, I'm assuming you watched the last episode, so spoilers inbound. Chris Jericho won the United States Championship after having like a month-long losing streak, and then Rey Mysterio became a triple champion after Eddie Guerrero lost his double champion status to Chris Jericho. So Chris Jericho is holding down the United States Championship now. And kind of a person who's really moved up from the ranks of the undercard is Shelton Benjamin. So I'm going to start this rivalry and prop up Shelton Benjamin, because he's been working really hard and he deserves this spot. It won't be for the title, it'll be non-title, but we will kick off this rivalry, get it going, and then later, in the later stages, we'll put the title on the line. Promo 2, I'm going to do another advertising promo, because money needs to be a thing. Okay, we're continuing a rivalry. Eddie Guerrero, who just is now one half of the Tag Team Champions, former United States Champion, and the former Tag Team Champion, one half of the former Tag Team Champions in Christian. We're continuing this. His popularity is only 60? I guess. Okay. Well, we have a match against those two. We'll see what happens. And then finally in our main event, we have a really weird main event. I don't know why I'm doing this, but we're going to have our champion, Rey Mysterio, whose popularity is 92, triple champion Rey Mysterio. He's going to take on, Batista's already in place, he's going to take on Batista, Randy Orton, and Edge in the same match. Handicap, 1-on-3 handicap match. I'm doing this mostly because Randy needs a win. Edge doesn't have a rivalry, so I don't want to throw him in anything yet, so he's kind of in a floater position. And then Batista, a rivalry with Randy Orton, so they're kind of working together in this scenario. And hopefully the team of three can pick up a win against Rey Mysterio. But Rey Mysterio also has a minor injury, so I'm really risking... I don't know if having a multi-man match like this puts him at risk of developing another injury, or serious injury rather. But I guess we'll see what happens. Paramount reason for doing this, Randy Orton needs a win. Let's go over the entire card for this week's SmackDown. We have Chavo versus Daivari, Orlando Jordan versus Paul London, advertising promo, Trish versus Tori, special ref RVD, Chris Jericho versus Shelton, advertising promo, Eddie versus Christian, and then Rey Mysterio versus Batista, Randy Orton, and Edge. Kind of a weird show, kind of a low-key every match is a singles match except for the main event, but we need that because fatigue and we're out of money. So let's go ahead and finalize this and simulate all of the results. Chavo Guerrero! Yes, Chavo! I'm glad he's back. When I released him, I was honestly heartbroken, so I'm really glad that Chavo's back and he's going back on his winning ways, because that's why I traded him, or I released him initially, because he was really unsatisfied because he kept losing, so I'm glad he picks up a win here against Daivari. Orlando Jordan getting a win over Paul London. That's cool. Tori Wilson getting a win over Trish Stratus. Okay. Shelton Benjamin. Yes, Shelton. Yes, Shelton. I'm so proud of him. He's been on a tear, working his way literally from the ground up, and he beat the United States champion. So there you go. I'm so proud of Shelton. Christian. Okay. Picking up a win against Eddie. That's cool. The tag team champions have a program they can work with. That's good. Okay, and yes, the team of Batista, Randy Orton, and Edge were able to defeat the champion. Very low-key, but I'm satisfied with it. I'm very satisfied with it. Injury turned serious. Rey Mysterio. Fan change Raw 180,000. Holy crap. What were our stars? 2 stars? Yikes. So Rey Mysterio got completely battered by those 3. Are we still winning in total? We're still winning in total. That's our biggest loss to date, I think. That wasn't a pay-per-view. 180,000. That's so bad. Oh, man. Rey's out for 6 weeks. I can vacate all the titles. I can, in fact, vacate all the titles. Okay. I'll do that. I can do that. I have to get one more person. I want a cruiserweight. Or do I want a cruiserweight? Should I just pick up Regal? I should get Regal. I should just get Regal. Regal for 5 weeks. Now, since Rey is out for 6 weeks, can I vacate all these titles? I feel so bad for Eddie. Are you sure you want to vacate this title? Yeah? Oh, Rey, I'm sorry. Dang. Next show, we're crowning new champions. And by next show, I mean I'm going to book that now. I might have to wreck a few rivalries for this, but when we come back, I'll have a show out of this. I don't know how to feel about this. Some of it's going to be good. Some of it is going to be god-awful. I guess without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to be crowning... There's a lot of championship matches. And most of them are vacant, so that means we're going to have new champions. So I guess that's exciting. I had to sign another person. Before the break, I signed William Regal, but I had to sign a completely new person. We're going to have a submission match to introduce this person to the people, because I think that's their specialty. I think I saw somewhere online that it's their specialty. And that person is Chris Masters with a whopping popularity of 38. Woo. Yay, Chris Masters. I'm gonna put him with Orlando Jordan because I don't know. I didn't have anything else for Orlando Jordan, so welcome Chris Masters. So our Cruiserweight Championship is, in fact, up for grabs. So we're gonna have a ladder match between Rob Van Dam and Paul London. It's putting the Cruiserweight title kind of on the undercard, but it's got to be somewhere on the card, right? And with Rey out, Cruiserweight Championship can finally be in play after however many weeks it's been. Promo 1, advertising promo, because we need money. We're going to have United States Championship match. Shelton Benjamin and Chris Jericho, who he won last week, so we might as well, not heavyweight, we might as well put them in a matchup for the United States Championship this time. See what happens. Alright, match number 4. Just singles match. Trish is already in place, and Tori. They're just doing their thing. Whatever. I wish I could have something they could compete for. But the fact of the matter is I just don't. I took them in the beginning to rob Raw of popular women. I guess it's been working so far. We just lost 180,000 fans. I don't know what that means. Alright, promo 2, main event hype, because we will have a heavyweight championship match. We might as well hype it up. Match number 5 is weird. I wanted to save rivalries while maintaining the integrity of the tag team championships. So we have Los Guerreros here, which is amazing. Chavo's in a rivalry with Daivari. Eddie's in a rivalry with Christian. Edge doesn't have a rivalry, neither does William Regal, so this is our match. But I think Eddie, his fatigue is really high, so this may be a disaster waiting to happen, but tag team championships, why not? And then in our main event, it's just going to be a singles match between our hottest rivalry, Batista and Randy Orton for the heavyweight championship. Let's go ahead and go back over everything. Chris Masters and Leandro Jordan submission match. Yeah. Ladder match for the Cruiserweight Championship between RVD and Paul London. Honestly, I think that should be decent, maybe. Advertising promo. Shelton Benjamin versus Chris Jericho for the United States Championship. Tori Wilson versus Trish. Yeah. Main event hype. Triple threat tornado tag tables match for the tag team championships between Daivari and Regal, Edge and Christian, and Los Guerreros. And then we have a singles match for the heavyweight championship between Batista and Randy Orton. Simulate the results of this probably disaster of a show. I'm not in good spirits about this one. I felt good about the last one, and I lost 180,000 fans, so... Chris Masters! Welcome to SmackDown, Chris Masters. Way to do submission match things. Rob Van Dam is the new Cruiserweight Champion. We have a new Cruiserweight Champion that can actually defend the darn thing. Chris Jericho retains the United States Championship against Shelton Benjamin, but that is not the end of the road for this rivalry. Tori Wilson, back-to-back wins for Tori on Trish. Okay, good for you, Tori. New tag team champions. The belts he lost just a second ago, Eddie Guerrero picks back up with his nephew Chavo. And then finally, new World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton. What type of fan change we got? Jericho's injured? Are you kidding me? Edge is injured? Are you kidding me? And we freaking lost! Why? Why? This is so stupid. This is so stupid. We're still winning technically. He's out for 5 weeks. Multiple concussions. How'd you still win the match with multiple concussions? It's 5 weeks. I'm vacating that title. I think that's the threshold. Why do I have so many injuries? It was just a regular match. I have 4 people out with major injuries. And they're all kind of popular. Undertaker, Ray, Ric Flair, and Chris Jericho all out for multiple weeks with injuries. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Current champions. There you go. There you have it. Can I vacate this? Yes. Okay. We have no United States champion. This is stupid. This is beyond stupid. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My people are just not popular, and I don't know why. Batista and Randy Orton went sour. Okay, so we need a new main event scene. Honestly, that gives us a kind of a clean slate. So, I'll take it, I guess. This was bad. This was a bad week. just in general, this was a bad week. Fan support, we're still leading. We're still in the lead by 300,000. So I guess that'll do it for this week's episode. Next week, we'll be crowning a new United States champion. We have some rebuilding to do and recovering from injuries we need to do, but we'll be okay, I think. So thank you for coming out of this one, and hope to see you for the next one.